Tasteless Jokes. Yes, torn from the pages of the grossly hilarious best-selling book, Alamance brings you the raunchiest comics from the top clubs and lowest dives across the country. Opening with a warped view of the single scene by Mr. John Fox.
Guys go to massage parlors, usually use great logic, don't they? You know, it's like, oh, Bill, my back, my neck, they're just killing me. Think I'll get a blowjob.
And the horny Mr. Lonely, Larry Reeb.
See, I do a lot of traveling. I stay in a lot of cheap, sleazy motels. I was in one the other day. I woke up, there's a rat in my bed. What scared me was zipping up his pants and smoking a cigarette.
The renegade white man, our good old boy, Mr. Ollie Joe Prater.
I don't know what to call them anymore anyway. First they were queers and homosexuals, gays, fags, congressmen. You never know what they're going to do.
Presenting the toxic shock comedy of Miss Marsha Warfield.
You like it, baby? Is it good?
From Hollywood, with his X-rated impressions, Denny Johnston.
How can you tell if you have an overbite? If you're eating pussy and it tastes like shit.
Introducing the smutty show and tell comedy of the legendary wit.
A tsetse fly. A fruit fly.
And standing by in his dressing room, preparing to introduce his new act, Mr. Andrew Dice Clay. And now your host for the evening, funny man, Mr. Alan Stevens.
Oh, you're too kind. Cut the crap. Oh, you're too kind. Ever notice some gas stations keep their money outside on the island and they lock the bathroom door? Then you have to ask permission to go and they give you a key on a brick like you're going to steal the damn thing. Then you open the door and you find out why it's been locked. Yo! It's like a horror movie. My eyes! Well, tonight's show is based on that best-selling paperback called Truly Tasteless Jokes, in case you didn't know that. And it's presented by the Almanance Company. So you're in for a real good show. And we have a lot of fine performers that we rounded up from all over the country for you. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, how about a nice round of applause and a nice welcome for a gentleman that appears all over the country. I know you're going to enjoy him. Please welcome, if you will, Mr. John Fox.
You guys ever go to massage parlors? No. He's got his hands in his lap. No, I never. Guys who go to massage parlors usually use great logic, don't they? You know, it's like, oh, Bill, my back, my neck, they're just killing me. Think I'll get a blowjob. So I live in Los Angeles. I live 2 doors down from Fredericks of Hollywood. What a perfect name for a negligee store, Fredericks of Hollywood. Wouldn't be very successful if it was Fredericks of Bakersfield, would it? Huh? You pull up, there'd be tractors parked out front. Inside, you got a bunch of horny farmers. You got something in a crotchless overall? What about those edible undies that taste like biscuits and gravy? Women are getting liberated. I think that's great. And this town is no exception. In fact, last night after the show, this girl came up to me, invited me back to her apartment. I figured, hey, can't be rude. We were in her apartment 5 minutes, and she dims the lights. Puts on some soft music. Pours a couple of glasses of wine. I noticed mine's a lot fuller than hers was. She goes to the couch, rips off all of her clothes, started masturbating. I couldn't fucking believe it. I thought, hey, if I play my cards right. I could be kissing this girl. I like middle-aged women. They're the best, though, huh? Middle-aged women, yeah! 14, 15, 16. Girls you can talk to, you know what I mean? Did you get that Journey album yet, or what? I salute you women for having babies, because let's face it, if men had babies, there wouldn't be any. Then guys that have to have that thing once a month, that'd be a drag, huh, fellas? Imagine carrying a tampon in your wallet. Kotex just wouldn't fit, would it, huh? Either he's having his period or he's one rich motherfucker, I'll tell you that. Guys that have to call in sick for work.
Hey, Vern, I ain't gonna be able to haul that lumber for you today. I'm flowing. I'm on the hot water bottle right now. Marge, would you just leave me alone?
People go to pornographic films here?
Same guy, yeah, I go all the time.
A lot of motels are offering rated X movies. Motels call it closed circuit TV, which is a title that scares me. Should scare you folks too. I'll tell you why. It's like if I'm watching a movie in room 6, how do I know that I'm not the movie in room 7? Wouldn't it be embarrassing the next day in the parking lot? Hey, aren't you Bronco Bob? You recognize out that bullwhip up your ass. I'd like to meet the person that writes pornographic movies, because there is one sick individual. How do you write a pornographic film? There's no plot to these movies, huh? A lady walks into Kmart to buy a toothbrush and figures, while I'm here, why don't I blow somebody? Never happens when I'm in Kmart. I'd be there right now.
Attention Kmart shoppers. We're having a blue light special now blowjob department.
Can't pass up a sale, dear.
Mop up aisle 9, mop up aisle 9. For those of you on a double date tonight, I'm sure you'll find this out before the evening's over. The rest of you find out sometime in your life, how come is it on a double date when a woman has to go to the bathroom, boom, they both got to go. Now, maybe it's magic. I don't know. See, guys get in the bathroom together. You know what we're doing, huh, guys?
Comparing.
You never hear women bragging how big they are, do you? Never see a group of girls at a picnic someplace going, Ethel. It's a wonder my guts don't fall out. Herbert lost his Timex up there last week. When it fell out, it was still working. It took a dick and it's still ticking. But guys do brag. You ever brag about yours? Got one of those teeny wee-wees? It's only 11 and a half? Yeah. You gotta put your finger in your ass for your dick to pop out, probably. Boom!
Told you I had one. Now stay, goddammit.
The guys do brag. You ever read his letters at Penthouse Forum? There's some sick individuals out there, ain't there? These letters have to be so graphic. It's not like I pulled out my 5-inch penis and Nancy and I made glorious love. No. Some guy's living in a closet somewhere, think there's a wild animal living between his legs, you know? I unleashed my blood-gorging, pulsating, throbbing hunk of 12-inch love sausage and gently plowed into her honey pot. What's a honey pot? Who's this guy fucking? Yogi Bear? I love being a comic. It's a pretty good job. I wasn't always a comic. Before that, I was a school teacher. Had a bunch of little 4th graders. Let you know that I was a responsible human being at one time in my life. I told them one day I should give them a star for the day if they could say their name in phonetic syllables. Well, right away, I went to the toughest name in the class. I said, Archibald Beresall. And he said, hell no. I need an example. I said, fair enough. So I walked over to the other side of class. I said, Mary Smith. And Mary Smith stood straight up because she's an A student. She says, my name is Mary Smith. You got your M-A, you got your May, you got your R-Y, you got your Ree, you got your Mary, you got your S-M-I-T-H, you got your Smith, you got your Ree Smith, you got your May Smith, you got your Mary Smith. I said, very, very good. I said, Archibald! He said, you asked for it. He said, my name is Archibald Barisal. You got your A-R-C-H, you got your arch, you got your I, you got your arch eye, you got your B-A-L-D, you got your bald, you got your eyeball, you got your arch bald, you got your arch eyeball. You got your B-A-R-E, you got your bear, you got your bald bear, you got your eyeball bear, you got your arch eyeball bear. You got your ASS, you got your ass, you got your bear ass, you got your bald bear ass, you got your eyeball bear ass, you got your arch eyeball bear ass. You got your OL, you got your roll, you got your asshole, you got your bear asshole, you got your bald bear asshole, you got your eyeball bear asshole, you got your arch eyeball bear asshole. I said, very, very good. Thank you very much. Been very kind. Thank you.
John Fox. How about another nice round of applause for John Fox? Well, this is the part of the show where you get a chance, if you have any tasteless jokes, to tell them. Does anyone... don't raise your hand so fast, lady. Do you have... Unless do you need the bathroom? What's your joke?
Who was the first computer operator?
Who was the first computer operator?
Eve. She had an apple in one hand and a wang in the other.
Lady's here with her grandmom. Can you believe this? Let's grab the lady back here.
Okay, you got a couple of rich morons camping, you know, they're out in the woods and everything. One of them say, man, I got to go take a shit. So he said, don't worry about it, I got you covered. Go and hide behind a tree somewhere, you know, I'll make sure nobody's coming. So the man, he said, look, just take $1, wipe your butt, you know, don't worry about it, make sure nobody coming. It's covered, it's covered. So the guy's back there grunting and moaning. He said, you all right back there? He said, he came out, he said, man, that's the stupidest advice you ever gave me. Look at this, not only do I have shit all over my hand, but I got 4 quarters stuck up my ass.
What about the guy behind you with the hairpiece? Should have gotten the whole piece.
Little boy walks into his mum's bedroom. Mum's in there with no clothes on. And he says, Mummy, what's that? And she says, well, that's where Daddy hit me with the axe. And he says, oh, that was a good shot. Got you right in the cunt.
Oh, it's so much better when you use that phony accent. So we're going to keep things going and bring out this next gentleman. I know you're going to enjoy him. He travels and appears all over the place. Won't you please welcome Denny Johnson?
Thank you. Now, how can you tell if you've eaten good pussy? Well, in the morning when you wake up, if your face looks like a glazed donut. I can't hear shit with these things in. Now, how can you tell if you have an overbite? If you're eating pussy and it tastes like shit. Now, what kind of meat does the Pope eat? None. Yeah. And what do you give an 80-year-old lady for a birthday present? Mikey, he'll eat anything. I'd like to turn the rest of the joke telling over now to a good friend of mine, Mr. John Wayne. Oh, buenos nachos, scumbags. I just rode my horse in from Las Vegas, and boy, are his balls swollen. Well, here's a little joke for you. What do hemorrhoids and cowboy hats have in common? Sooner or later, every asshole has one. Well, here's another little joke for you. What do priests and Christmas trees have in common? Well, they both have balls, but they're just for decoration. Well, they finally found out a cure for AIDS. It's called pussy. How can you tell when an Iranian matures? When they take the diaper off his ass and put it on his fucking head. Here's another little joke for you. What's the difference between the Titanic and Joan Collins? Only 1,500 people went down on the Titanic. Thank you. Well, here's another little joke for you. 3 old guys are sitting in a rest home. One guy's 70, one's 80, and the third one's 90. Well, they're sitting around talking one day, and the 70-year-old says, boy, I wish I could take a healthy piss again. 80-year-old says, I got no problem doing that. Just wish I could take a healthy shit again. Well, the 90-year-old looks over and says, every morning at 7 o'clock, I take a healthy piss. About 9:20 on the button, I take a healthy shit. I just wish I could wake up before noon. Thank you.
A nice round of applause, Denny Johnson.
Thanks for making it down tonight. Girls, you remember Larry from the Times? Gave my first recipes back for more, and I can't blame you, Larry. I can't blame you. Hey, everybody's got an idol. Mine is me, right, sweetheart? But you know, Larry, you haven't seen my act for a long time, you know what I'm saying? And I got some new stuff. You want to hear some? It's a funny thing, and you girls will relate, because 10 years ago, the women's orgasm did not exist. Women didn't think about it, they didn't dwell on it, then some bitch writes a book, right? Yeah, now they need 15, 20 at a clip. I mean, a guy has one, he sleeps till spring day, right? You wake up, they're still having them, and with all that cellulite flapping off the walls and smacking me around, I'm dodging for my fucking life over there, right? I mean, let's look at it realistically. A guy, you crank him up 10 minutes, bada bing. It's over, right? But with a chick, when you go down there, you need scuba gear. You need a machete just to cut through the shrubbery, right? Now you gotta go on a 4-day manhunt, right? Let's see. You need a compass and a road map, that's number 1. Then you go on your long search. Let's see, we gotta find some G-spot behind door number 3. There's some guy in a boat truck into Europe, you gotta track his ass down. And after 8 hours of working like a dog, just to hear that one little they want to turn around and say, talk to me? Talk, honey, I need oxygen. You want conversation, call your mom, get me to a hospital. I lost an arm in there, for God's sake. With the positions, you gotta fold them, bend them, stretch them. You gotta be fucking Gumby to make love today. You gotta hang them from a chandelier with pickles hanging out of that mouth. Larry, I don't need that kind of pressure. I went to the doctor last week. I got VD again. What a goof, right? I walk into his office, he hands me a little glass, he goes, here, pee in the glass. I say, what? You think I can't do this? Stand back. How far, buddy, right? And I hose the son of a bitch down. And the way we're always grabbing our testicles in public, it's almost sociably acceptable to make a point with your kuyans, you know? It's like, hey, honey, wanna go dancing tonight? When was the last time you saw a girl walking around going, nah, let's just get something to eat, okay? I'm not too hungry. I'm starting to think, I'm starting to think a guy's penis falls off, he can't talk no more. She likes that one, huh? But anyway, you know why I brought you here, right? Who are you here to see?
Danny boy.
That's right. Danny is the most brilliant, one-line, tasteless joke comic to ever hit the circuit. Wait till you see this guy. Give me a second, all right? Danny boy!
Coming to the stage right now is a man, what can you say about this guy? He's a good friend, he travels all over. I know you're gonna find him different as well as entertaining. Please welcome the renegade white man himself, Ollie Joe Prater.
Just did a big tour through Canada. Kept trying to give me weird shit, dude. You know, like their beer, they brag about. I don't like that beer. Tried to give me some moose head. You know. Now, I'm a country boy, you know. I ain't never had no moose head, you know. I've had some grizzly pussy in my life. Guess you must grab him by the horns or something. So be gentle, brother. I may make a reference or two about homosexuals this evening. Please don't get me wrong. I got nothing against gay people. Anytime I see two guys kissing, that's cool. That's two more women for me. So pucker up, boys. I'll handle the overflow. I don't know what to call them anymore anyway. First they were queers and homosexuals, gays, fags, congressmen. You never know what they're going to do. Freaks me out in San Francisco. I don't bend over and pick up shit while I'm there. I mean, ain't nobody going to drive me home, ain't got a goddamn car. You know what I mean? I dropped my wallet one day there. This guy looks at me and goes, excuse me, is that yours? Yep. Guess I could use a new one. Had my credit cards in it, oh man. So I just kicked it on back to the hotel. Kicked it in the elevator, you know. Kicked it in my room, put a chair up against the door. Bent over to pick it up, backed into a doorknob, and goddamn near had a heart attack. Even though I love my dad, I could never go in the bathroom behind that dude. What the hell do fathers eat? My God. Man had the same goddamn dinner I did. Had to have something crawl up inside him and die at lunch, boy. He had the same routine ever since I could remember. Come home from work, eat dinner, grab a newspaper, boom, right in the bathroom. Sitting there about a half hour. Then he'd come out in this big green cloud behind him. Take one look at me and say, okay, son, you can use her now. Oh, no thanks, Pop. Think I'll wait till I'm a little older if you don't mind. Damn near burnt my eyebrows off last month. And fathers will fart, man. Oh, you're gonna tighten up like you don't fart. Fuck you and your white middle class bullshit. If we didn't fart, we'd all be sitting in there going. Everybody farts. But fathers think it's funny. My dad would walk up to people he didn't even know, friends of mine he's just meeting, saying, hey, how you doing? Pull that finger, son. That kind of brings it back, don't it, huh? Men don't usually fart in front of women when we first meet you. No, sir, by God. First 6 months we know you, we're gentlemen, by. It's like a 6-month moratorium, you know. We're out on those first dates, go to the movies, eat all that popcorn with that oil on it, you know. Washing it down with soda pop. Maybe later go out and get some pizza or some Mexican food. Drinking some beer with it, guys, huh? We're sitting there at the table and we can just feel one brewing, huh? It's in the first 6 months of the relationship, you know? So we're gentlemen, we excuse ourselves. And we walk around the corner and share it with fuckers we never met. But after 6 months, it's a whole new ball game, buddy. We're saving them up all day. Get home, get in bed. Hey, honey, come here a minute. I got a surprise for you. Grab her head under the covers and let her go. Bikers call that foreplay. Some women have an exclamation point. PMS. When I first heard about this PMS, I thought it was a brand new educational television station. My second wife used to get them so bad. But you give us little hints. Morning, honey. Honey, what's your eggs, asshole? To go. My lady used to get him so bad. She had to lay there and watch soap operas. And see Kathy Rigby out there doing fucking backflips. Saying, try the Super Maxi thin, so thin you can hold it in your hand. I don't want to hold that fucker in my hand now. Can you see this crazy woman at a party? Oh, spilled your drink, huh? Well, no problem, by golly. Now they got these suckers that breathe. I don't know about anybody else. I don't want to be sitting next to my lady and out of her panties here. Goddamn, baby, your muffler, fix it. And for some reason or other, you love to pull this shit on us here. Ladies, I'm talking to you. Saturday fucking morning. Busiest shopping day of the goddamn week. Honey, you go to the store for me? Sure, baby, what you need? Oh, some cereal, some milk, and some feminine pads. And you never ever seem to want them little bean shooters, you know? Well, things with a string, you know? Every time we go, you always want Kotex. Big old purple box. Only got about 3 of them fuckers in it, yeah. And I know as soon as I leave the house, my old lady's going, I don't even need them. Used to live here. I lived here 8 years. I had a drinking and a cocaine problem when I used to live here. So I moved to Florida. No more fucking problem. Cocaine, $40 a gram. But this shit is a big problem for me. Cost me a lot in my life. Cost me my wife. Fuck her. My kids, my house, my boat. I'm gonna give it one more chance. Still got my goddamn car, you know what I mean? This guy and gal get married and they go off on their honeymoon. They stop the first night, gonna consummate their marriage. They're getting undressed and the guy takes off his boxer shorts and he throws them to his new bride and he says, try them on, baby. She goes, oh, okay. She takes them, she pulls them up around her waist, let's go, and boom, they fall down around her ankles. Pulls them up again, let's go, boom, they fall down around her ankles. Pulls them up again, the same thing, down around her ankles. She looks at him, she says, I can't fit in these. He says, that's right, goddammit, and don't you ever forget it either. Because I'm the man, I'm the master, I'm the one in charge. When I say jump, you say how high. You got me, woman? She goes, whoa. She takes off her little panties, she throws them to him. She says, try them on, Attila. So he takes them, he starts to put them on, he gets them up around his knees, and they won't go no further. And he's yanking and pulling and yanking. They won't go and they start to rip. He gets real pissed off. He says, I can't get in these. She says, that's right. Until you clean up your attitude, you ain't gonna either, pal. I'm kind of glad you ladies waited for the punchline on that joke. I thought I heard a couple pistols cock in the room there. It's been a delight to be here this evening. Please stick around and enjoy the people following. Thank you very much.
Once again, Ollie Joe Prater, the renegade white man. Can you get the fellow back here that looks like Roger Miller?
Guy's having a problem, and the only thing on his mind is women's tits. Not only that, but the only thing that comes out of his mouth is the word tits. So he decides to go to a psychiatrist, and the psychiatrist says, all right, lay down on the couch, and we're going to do a little word association. When I say a word, you respond with the first thing that comes to your mind. So they start out, and the psychiatrist says, cherry. Guy responds, tits. Again, lemons, tits. Oranges, tits. Grapefruits, tits. So the psychiatrist decides to throw in a zinger and he says, windshield wipers. Without losing a beat, the guy says, tits. Psychiatrist can't understand. He says, what the hell does windshield wipers have to do with tits? The guy goes, it's easy.
Who else has one real quick? Who has another quick one? Fellow at the bar with the hat. Can we get to him?
Did you hear what happened to the newlyweds who didn't know the difference between Vaseline and window caulking?
No.
All their windows fell out.
But he stayed for a week, huh? This next gentleman's from the windy city of Chicago. Won't you please put your hands together and welcome, if you will, Larry Reeb.
All right. See, I do a lot of traveling. I stay in a lot of cheap, sleazy motels. I was in one the other day. I woke up, there's a rat in my bed. What scared me was zipping up his pants and smoking a cigarette. I was in another motel in the room next to me. The mansion runs in, they grab this guy. They said, we're kicking you out. He says, why? What'd I do? He says, you were peeing in the pool. He says, everybody pees in the pool. He says, yeah, but not from the high dive. They got now phone sex. Have you tried it? So I'm in Chicago. It's a California number. I call her up. She says, I'm lying here naked. I want you to lick me all over. I says, my tongue ain't that long. If it was, I wouldn't be calling you. I'd get a real date. I'd be at the bar licking my eyebrows. Because face it, if you can part your hair with your tongue, you're going to get dates. You get a lot of weird calls. I had a guy call me, want me to buy life insurance. I says, no. He says, you ever think what's going to happen when you die? I says, I'll rot. He says, do you want to leave your family with the bill? I says, yeah. Then they remember me the way I am, a prick. When you die, people send you flowers. You can't smell them. They ought to send you something you can use, like bug spray. Worm repellent and a sump pump. See, you meet weird people everywhere you go. Like the other day, I took a sport coat to the dry cleaners. Guy says, I can clean it, but the patches might fall off the sleeves. Is that all right? Yeah, why don't you shit in the pocket, too? Then he makes me sign a piece of paper saying if the coat's damaged, he's not to blame. So I sign it and he shits in the pocket. You know, I went shopping the other day. People said, Larry, you ought to dress a little hipper. You know? So I bought a pair of those parachute pants. I ended up wetting my pants. The chute wouldn't open. You ever go to 7-Elevens, convenience stores? I was in a 7-Eleven the other day. It was a front for a whorehouse. I didn't know it. I ordered a Slurpee. Cost me $50. Guy behind me ordered a big gulp. He was loaded. Top of the terms these guys use for sex. Screwed her, banged her, knocked her up. What are they using, power tools? It's the buffer out tonight. Whole bedroom full of Black & Decker tools, jackhammers. I'm into that. That's why I'm alone a lot. Got a whole shed full of shit. Nobody comes over. See, I don't get laid a lot, but I hang around fish markets, so I smell like I do. Boo this, all right? Read the fucking sign. There's a lot of nuts in this world. A lot of them drive. You know? Like, you ever been in an accident when you drive? Somebody hit you? They always get out and say the same thing. I didn't see you. The other day, a guy hit me. He got out. I seen you. Fuck it, I hit you anyway. Boring day, I plowed your ass. You've been a nice crowd. Thanks a lot. Good night.
Larry Reeb.
Let's hear it for Danny Boy. Oh, you people are unbelievable. Did I tell you this was brilliant? You see what I'm saying? Here's a joke. Where do epileptics go when they're in Vegas? Caesar's Palace. Oh, God. I can't take no much more. Okay, how do crazy people go through the forest? They take the psychopath. Oh, you like that one? Oh, my God. Why do Italian men have mustaches? They want to look like their mothers. Oh, my God. Oh, I can't take much more. I'm never coming out. I don't know. I said back off, sucker! I'm mad now. You want to play games? I'll play games. He don't play games no more. He ain't gonna bother us anymore. Okay. What do you call an Oriental person on Quaaludes? A mellow yellow. What do you call a fat chunk? When the Chinese call oral sex? Tongue chow. What do you call an Irish homosexual? Gaelic. I don't believe it. Oh, wait, I got more.
Oh, we're having some fun now, aren't we? Oh, we're going to keep this show moving. You're such a wonderful crowd. Coming to the stage is a very talented lady that's appeared in several films, different TV shows. How about a nice big round of applause for Marsha Warfield?
All right, let's talk pussy. Yeah, you know, clits come in different sizes. Did you know that? So if he can't find it, he's not looking. Yeah. I'm glad there's some black people here tonight. That's right. Not loud black people. You can dress them up, but you can't take them no place. Yeah, I was excited though when I found that women could have orgasms. Then I realized that orgasm is right at your fingertips. Now, I don't think I'd do that a lot. But if I had a baby, it would look just like me. I read one survey. It said that the first thing a woman looks at in a man is his eyes. Now, I didn't know that. Because I don't care about his eyes. I have eyes. I just made 30 on my last birthday. But I've noticed things about myself. I found I've acquired a taste for things I never liked before. Like younger men. Yeah, but I'm only 30, so younger than me is about paperboy age. No, son, I want my paper delivered inside the house from now on, okay? Don't argue with me, I have cookies. Find them. Because there are a lot of myths about penises. Or peni, as the case may be. I don't want to offend anybody, so let's stay together. It's peni, penum, Panito. We all know Panito. There are a lot of myths, though. Penis envy, that's a myth. I've never met a woman who was jealous because she didn't have one. You can buy one. Mine has gears. Another myth is that black men are bigger. Now, I don't know where this came from, but y'all take my word for it, okay? Black men are no bigger than anybody else. Black women are smaller. Why do people care about that whole side strip anyway? They all fit. Somewhere. Plus, the little ones don't make you gag. This is not gross. This is important. Because some men pick the damnedest time to want you to talk back to them. You like it, baby? Is it good? Anyway, some people say I have a dirty act. But fuck them. Thanks a lot. I hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
Marsha Warfield. Who else has a joke? This gentleman right here.
There were these two women who came out of a sheltered home who grew up referring to sex as the dirty laundry and to their privates as the washing machine. So anyway, one of the women got married and found herself in bed with her husband one night. And her husband rolled over and says, "Dear, you think I might be able to wash a little laundry tonight?" She said, "Nah, not right now." Now, about 30 minutes later, she rolls over and says, "Dear, the washing machine's ready." He says, "Don't worry about it. It was a small load, so I did it by hand."
I didn't get it. Anybody else have a joke?
This is the story of a cat and a rooster.
Okay.
The cat and the rooster were walking down the street, and all of a sudden it started to rain. And so they were looking for some protection. And the cat looked across the street and saw an awning. So he went to run across the street, and he slipped and fell and slid into a puddle. The rooster thought this was the funniest thing he'd ever seen, was laughing hysterically. Well, there's a moral to this story. Wherever you find a wet pussy, you'll always find a happy cock.
Who else has a joke? Go ahead.
This elephant and mouse are walking along together in the jungle, and they're just walking around talking, and they're not paying attention to what they're doing. All of a sudden, the elephant falls in a ditch. Mouse says, "No problem, I'll go get my Porsche, and we'll pull you out in high-class jungle." So the mouse gets his Porsche, pulls it up, ties the rope to the bumper, throws it down to the elephant. Elephant grabs onto the rope. Mouse puts the Porsche in gear, takes off. Elephant's out of the ditch. Elephant thanks the mouse, and they start walking along again. Wouldn't you know it, the mouse falls into the ditch. Elephant's freaking out. What the hell am I going to do? I mean, I'm too big to get in your Porsche and drive it. Mouse says, "No problem. Just throw down your dick, and I'll climb up on that." So the elephant does, and the mouse climbs out. The moral of the story, if you have a big enough dick, you don't need a Porsche.
Which explains why I have an MG. Who else has a joke? You do?
Why do Polacks bury their dead with their asses in the air?
Why do Polacks bury their dead with their asses in the air? Go ahead.
So there's some place to park their bicycles.
Coming to the stage right now, ladies and gentlemen, is a man I know you're going to enjoy. Please welcome the legendary Wid.
Ladies and gentlemen, yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Nice to be here at Tasteless Jokes. I'd like to do my first impression. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Sybil on Halloween. 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 Sybil on Halloween. Here, put these on, all right? Put these on. You take off that big nose and glasses, buddy, all right? Come on. All right, we got that right over here. I want somebody to officially open my show, so I'm going to give this to you, dear, all right? No, I'll give it to your husband, role reversal, all right? Come on, all right. Good, you got that. I know you don't use that at home. You use it here, though, all right? Good. All right, so you take this right over here, all right? Now, where'd my little sniffer go? Okay, I need somebody to snip it. Why not you? Come on up. What's your name, sir? Bob. Bob. What do you call a guy with no arms and no legs in the ocean? Bob. Okay, all right, we all know that. Well, what do you call a black guy with no arms and no legs in the ocean? boy. All right, now cut. Oh, you'll never make a rabbi, Bob. All right, come on, give me that. All right, go back to your boyfriend, Bob. You'll be Oral Roberts. Okay, good. All right, this one's for you, Bob. Say it's only a paper moon. Yeah, all right. So, yeah, you might have saw that on HBO. I don't know. Okay. The boob tube someplace. I don't know. But here it is. Oh, the shark bites. Oh, with such teeth, dear. And now a scene from the movie Jaw. Only one, get it? Jaw 3D.
What's an elephant used for a tampon? A sheep. Oh my God. I got more. Wait a minute. Oh my God. Oh. Okay. Seen the new bumper sticker? Herpes, the love bug. Oh my God. Oh, I like that one. Oh God. Okay. What do you call a black woman with braces on her teeth? A Black and Decker pecker-wrecker. Oh my God.
Hey, you see this? I found this. Joan Collins diaphragm. Right here. Georgia. An Oreo. A Pac-Man game in Uganda. Yeah! My favorite scene from the movie Deliverance. Oh. Swine flu. Howard Cosell. Hey, look at that little monkey run, yeah! A junkie. Hey, Mom, my shirt shrunk. Don't do that, baby. I got a bodyguard, all right? You don't believe I got a bodyguard, huh? Here he is. Where the fuck is he? Here he is. Here's my bodyguard, all right? Look at it. Don't worry, he's unarmed. And, okay. I'm unarmed. Yeah, good. Good. You say that again, I'll rip your fucking skull out, all right, lady? All right. But he does imitations! You guys want to see imitations? Say yeah. Say yeah. All right, I'll do some here for that famous movie. Somewhere over the rainbow. Yes. And here's my favorite group, and I hope it's yours. Def Leppard. The Funnel of Love. The Funnel of Love. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, but here he is, the man, the myth, the legend, the owner of every 7-Eleven in the whole goddamn world. Yes, he's here tonight. Yes, it's the one, it's the only, it's got to be, it's Gandhi! Gandhi levitating. I like that one. What do you think, I'm fucking lying up here? What?
All right, get me out of here. Come on. What do you call a virgin on a waterbed? A cherry float. Okay, what's worse than being pissed off? Being pissed on. Oh, get me out of here. I gotta go. Okay, what the vampires say to the teacher, see you next period. You understand? Oh, would you hurry up? I can't take much more.
All right, what I want you to all do, let's all make Indian noises. Come on, I know you know how to do it. Let's do it. Let's hear it. Start your... A left-handed Indian. A gay Indian. Hiawatha. A nickel. A quarter. 30 cents. Oh, I can't see you again. All right. Here, you guys right here. I want you guys right here. I want you to be the SWAT team, all right? You guys are the SWAT team, all right? Just watch it if anything comes up, okay? Good. A tsetse fly. A fruit fly. A Mediterranean fruit fly. Yeah, motherfucker, I be a super fly. Shit. Mother jughead. A Jewish man with a toothache. A cow. A cow from 3 Mile Island. Beef stroganoff. Ricky Ricardo in Canada. Moosey, I'm home. A Polish calculator. I'll figure it out. It's digital. Wait. It's a Polish calculator with memory. I'm sorry. Oh, where's my wife? Here's my wife over here. Here's my wife here. Here's my wife. That's all right. Yeah, she's exhausted. But we had a lot of kids. You guys want to see our kids? Say yeah. Yeah. You want to see our kids? Say yeah. Yeah. I'll show you the little bastards. Yeah, here they are. Here they are. Yeah, here they be. Yeah, this is them. Yeah, here they are. Yeah, here they are. Yeah, that's them. And don't worry, they're only my stepchildren. All right, come on. I hear them. I hear them dolls are coming. They're rolling round the bend. And I ain't fucked with Barbie since I met Ken. Ladies and gentlemen, a Who concert. Yeah! I'm a little body surfing, yeah! Yeah, hang them all, all right. But I'm not having any more kids. Ask me why. Why? Ask me why. Why? I'll show you why. Because I had my tubes tied. Ladies and gentlemen, you are a wonderful audience. God bless you. Thank you very much.
The legendary win. Well, I hope you all had fun and a good time tonight. We enjoyed bringing you the show. On behalf of all the comedians, we want to wish you a good night. And next time you get a chance, tell some truly tasteless jokes yourself. Have a good night and take care.
I just dropped by for a few minutes. I can't believe this is happening to me. It's not fair. Kidnapping! Pure and simple kidnapping! Someone is gonna get sued!
These people are crazy. They shouldn't leave me. I'm just starting to roll. Why did God give Mexican noses? So they'll have something to pick on the off season. Oh, it don't stop. What do the Chinese call 69? Toucan chew. Oh, God. Oh, what's the difference between mono and herpes? You get mono when you snatch your kiss. Oh, get it? Okay. Did you hear about the cure for herpes? Extra strength Tylenol. You can't close this show without me. I'm the star. How could you tell when the poker game between lepers was over? Someone threw his hand in. Oh, here we go. Why'd the old Polish lady have her tubes tied? So she wouldn't have any more grandchildren. Oh, what an asshole. Here we go again. Why do Poles buy aspirin? They need the cotton. Hey, don't roll those credits. Don't roll those credits. Not when I'm telling jokes. All I got is jokes. It never stops. What do you call a black opera singer? Negro, Negro. Oh, what'd the black kid get for Christmas? My bike. Oh, what's a FIFO? The mayor of Chicago's phone number.
Ah, fuck.